Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. This is a February, March 2021, 32 variant question number 4. And topic is differential equations. So, there are a few steps. Step number 1, you have to do separation of variables. How we can do it? So first of all, this dx will multiply there. So look the way how I do it. 1 minus cos x dy equal to y sine x dx. Make sure dx or dy will not go down. Never, never. So this y can go under dy. So I will get 1 over y dy, and the whole thing can go under it. So it means I will get sine x over 1 minus cos x dx. So step number 1, separation of variables is done. Step number 2, I will integrate both sides. I will integrate both sides. It will turn to be this form. Okay, basically what formula we have, all of you familiar, but I repeat again. Basic one formula is function in denominator, its derivative in the numerator, and power of function must be 1. So when it happens, so log of function is my answer plus c. So the same formula, function down, derivative up, power of function is 1. I can say log of y. Okay, what about this? 1 derivative is 0 and minus as it is, cos derivative minus sine. Minus minus plus, I get sine x, which is available on the top. It means derivative is available. So function down, agreed. Derivative up, okay. And the whole power is 1. So I can say log of 1 minus cos x plus c. And I will use some data, and data is given here. I will put x value pi and y value 4. So 4 comes here. I get ln 4. And when I plug in pi here, for your knowledge, cos pi in radian give you -1. So -1, negative, negative, positive. So I got a 2. So ln 2 plus c. And it will go and subtract. I believe all of you understanding what is going on. Sorry for that, is a 2. So this is a negative sign. You know the basic rule. Whenever two values, there's a minus in the middle. We can say a up and b down. So in this sense, I can say logarithm 4 up and 2 down. And ultimately, I will get log of 2. This I will plug in equation number 1. So when I plug in is here, so y, ln y is equals to logarithm of 1 minus cos x. And this value will go there, ln 2. Okay, one more property is a negative sign, but if the positive sign comes, log of a plus log of b, then they never divide, they multiply, a times 2b. Property number next, because plus in the middle, so this number and this will multiply. So I'm multiplying 2 times to this, I will get this kind of form. So here log of y. How we can cancel logarithm? This before logarithm, no number must be there. I am able to cancel, and this is my equation. So Alhamdulillah Rabbil Alameen, I believe the point is very clear. First part is completely over. But part number 2, he's asking, he said y in terms of x, which we have done. Now 1 mark question, sketch the graph 0 to 2 pi. And before I start, you must know you can multiply it, or you can write y equal to 2 minus 2 cos single x. Okay, so you know students, this is a cos, and we have done in our you can use it, because 0 to 2 pi we have to sketch 0 to 2 pi. So 0, and here let's say pi is here 2 pi, here pi by 2, here 3 pi by 2. Okay, so student, you can use your calculator or type it, or I tell you, multiplying factor because is called amplitude 2. So 2 will two amplitude, and this is called axis. So this is called amplitude. This 2 is called axis. So for your knowledge, 2 is coming in the middle. So this is 2. And 2 amplitude means from the curve 2 up and 2 down. Okay, this is a 1, 2. So means 3, 4. Short story 4 here. And here I got a 0. All right, now if you sketch it, 0 to 2 pi, and I can show in calculator also. Desmos calculator, you can see, I'm going to show you this one. So what a question, let me show once again back. So 2 minus 2 cos x, okay? So 2 minus 2 cos x, 2 minus 2 cos x. So this function I'm getting, okay, you can see, and let me show you the picture complete. So this is my answer finally, and I show you how come. 0, and this is number is called 2 pi. So, and this is called axis. How no axis? The middle number is called axis. From axis 2 upward, I got 2, and 2 downward, I got 0. And this is called amplitude. All of you know 2 amplitude, and 2 up and 2 down. And middle number is called amplitude. Okay, this is as a teacher, I know this thing. Okay, I can do it easily. But let's say you don't know, you can type in calculator different numbers. How come? Put 0 in this place and get the number. Okay, plug in pi by 2 and get the number. Plug in pi and get the number. 3 pi by 2, plug in, get the number. So as a teacher, I know it. When I plug in 0, I get a 1. So I get ultimately 2 minus 2 becomes 0. So this is my first value. Okay, when I plug in pi by 2 here, so this is 0, so I got a 2. So this is mine. And when I plug in pi here, I'll get this number. Then this number is back. So actually, this graph I'm getting. And I believe you're understanding what is going on. Over. This is my graph. And best technique, if you are confused what to do and you don't have this kind of idea. So I tell you simple technique, but make sure don't make this kind of mountain shape. Some students try to make mountain shape. No, you must aware we have two kinds of graph cause curve. Let me show you. One positive amplitude and one negative amplitude. Positive amplitude graph will start from top and go like this. And negative amplitude start from down and will like this. And make sure both graph ends at 2 pi, starting from 0. So this is a positive amplitude, it start from positive 1. If negative amplitude, it start from negative 1. But I hope so you got a point. That is why I have got this. But suppose you don't have no idea, simple plug in the numbers and get it. But make sure it never mountain shape. It is bending curves. Okay, you can understand well. And I hope so the concept of the question is completely